This is Derek Wilder with Lives Transforming, and you are in for a treat today. We have the author of Bo's Cafe, John Lynch, with us, and we're going to spend the next few minutes talking about this little book that I read a few months ago and that I thoroughly enjoyed and have been recommending to people, where he and his co-authors talk about God's grace and love through a couple characters, one named Andy and one named Stephen. So anyways, we're going to dive right in. John, welcome. Once in a while you come across one of those books that really touches something in you, and it's pretty powerful. And I really felt like Bo's Cafe is definitely one of those books, where on the surface it's a great little story, but there's also so much meat to it as well.
Derek, thanks, man. It's a privilege for me to be on here with you, and you nailed it. That's exactly what we were trying to do with Bo's, was write something that would be a really, really enjoyable read, a real good book of fiction, but that would be a lifetime read because of the truths that were in it.
So, John, what was the impetus to write the book? How did it come together?
Well, we wrote a book before this called Truth-Faced. And Truth-Faced was a book on how do I live in marriage, family, business, church, friendships, organizations. How do I live in authenticity?
Okay.
How do I live in an environment of grace? How does trust work? And so we wrote this kind of didactic book that was really, really helpful for people. But they all said, so how does that look? What does that look like in a friendship? How do I do these things in a community?
Yeah.
So that got us thinking we have to write a book of fiction. Play this out with characters and story and take it from beginning to end and show the time and the process and the beauty and the ugliness and the reality and the community. So we kind of realized that that's not going to happen without fiction. So then we had to learn how to write fiction. So that was a blast, and we're really happy with it.
So Truth-Faced was a nonfiction, more of a teaching tool.
Correct. Exactly.
And then Bo's Cafe is really an extension of those principles into real life.
Exactly. And sometimes people read Bo's Cafe and then go back and read Truth-Faced, but the truth is Bo's Cafe came out of Truth-Faced.
Okay.